This is about customer experience and the use of AI.
There is one industry leaning hard into the technology, customer support.
Just like rocket launches changed the frontier of science, large language models represent a paradigm shift in how the world is going to leverage AI.
And every company on Earth has an AI angle to their story as of this year.
You need to be a bit cynical about this whole hype cycle in the tech industry.
We'll definitely see the scales tip in a way where AI will be utilized for more of those front-end experiences.
This is the third wave of AI. It's agents.
Enterprises are trying to figure out, how do I actually use this for business results? How can it help me do my code development faster? How can it help me make business decisions more effectively?
Many of these AI projects have been expensive to build. They may require dozens of highly skilled engineers, and it may cost tens of millions of dollars.
I love the applause. All right. I thought I was going to have to jump up and down and do jumping jacks to welcome you all, but I love that reception. Good morning and welcome. I'm Joe Andrews, the Chief Marketing Officer at SupportLogic, and I'm so happy to welcome you here today. At the Support Experience Conference, SX Live, the first thing we're going to do is recognize Customer Service Week. This is close to everyone's hearts. I see the nods. It's what you all do every day to make customers feel special and do good things. And we are grateful that you're spending part of your week here with us. The theme Above and Beyond really cuts to the heart of what we all do. And so we're so grateful for that. I want to thank all of our sponsors, great companies who enable us to put on this conference. And so you'll be hearing from many of them later, and they're part of the conversation here today. A big thank you to all of our wonderful speakers. We have about 30 speakers, 20 sessions, and you all represent some amazing companies and are leaders in all of your fields in customer success, support, customer service, AI, data science, technology, and the content here that all of you are enabling to bring to this conference is just incredible. And lastly, thank all of you. You all represent some of the best companies in the world. Look at some of these brands. Now, many are SupportLogic customers, and it is a SupportLogic hosted conference, and we're grateful for that. But many companies are not, hopefully yet. But we appreciate that everyone here is coming to learn and to share your wisdom with others and network and take advantage of the amazing content that we have today. So we are grateful and honored for everyone who's come today. We're building an incredible community. We actually call you all support whisperers. We have t-shirts that we'd love to hand out because it means that you excel at your craft and you love sharing that with others. We've started with these SX Live events a few years ago. We've done a lot virtually and in person. Actually, a funny story. 3 years ago, almost to the day, we were on a bus coming back from Napa. Yes, it's nice. SupportLogic team. And we were planning to do this exact event. And then the Omicron surge happened in the pandemic. And long story short, we had to cancel it. And we did an amazing virtual event later in the year. And we've done a series of them, and we've done city tours over the last couple of years. but it really isn't the same as getting people in person to have these types of conversations and to meet. And so this is our first large in-person conference, and it's going to grow from here. But we've built an incredible community starting with the events. And then we're training and certifying so many customers and also non-customers who are interested in diving into the technology. Yesterday we certified, I think it was about 50 SupportLogic certified members. And well, actually, I'm not sure. A few of you may not have passed. We're gonna share the assessments later. And I'm hopefully just kidding. We have certificates to hand out. So we know that there's a strong correlation between people who train and get certified on SupportLogic and the usage and adoption within your organizations, and most importantly, the value that you bring to your organizations with SupportLogic. And we also have an academy. Last year we launched the SX Live Library, where we put a lot of sessions, everything from thought leadership panels to short 15-minute tips and tricks videos, technical deep dives. In fact, all of the sessions from today will be hosted on that, hopefully next week, maybe a little sooner. But the point is that you can bring this great content back to your teams, to your peers. We want to share this content out. So we're very proud of everything that we're doing around the community and building more support whisperers. So come by and grab a t-shirt and help us spread that brand. And it's a packed day. And yesterday was a full day as well with the training. But we really want us to focus on three things today. First, it really is about cutting through the hype. There's a ton of hype out there. We all know it. And there are also real-world solutions. And AI in the post-sale customer experience and in customer success is a proven place to deliver enterprise value. And we're gonna get down into the weeds in a lot of areas of the solutions and show you the art of what's possible, not only the art of what's possible, but what's actually getting done. So we have technical deep dives. I'll click into the agenda in a second, but it's really an opportunity to get a deeper understanding for the AI technologies. And third, it's about meeting with all of your peers, learning from others who are actually achieving those results. So here's the agenda, and I'm not going to read it, other than to say we have two tracks. There's an AI business planning track that's going to be here all day. And then there is down the hall in the gold room, the solution deep dives that start after lunch. If you're back at a table, you can scan the QR code. You can also go to sxlive.com and see the full agenda. We're going to start this morning with a keynote with Krishna, and we're going to continue with Karan Sood, our Chief Product Officer, who's going to do a product keynote. And then we're going to do a series of panels before lunch. And then there's some great sessions that get a little deeper into the afternoon, and then you can complement that with the deep dives over in the gold room. So that's my intro. I will be your MC for the remainder of the day. Again, I thank you so much for joining us. And before I turn it over to Krishna, I want to share this powerful story from an industry leader that you all know.
We have a huge responsibility to be there for our customers. We need to do that effectively. We need to do it at scale. We are actively engaged in all touch points of their life cycle. We're coming from this maybe historical state where we looked at KPIs that were more static. This is a transformation that we're in, that SupportLogic gives you a tool to be engaged real time. What I was able to do is to get involved into a case and turn that negative sentiment to positive. The results we were able to achieve leveraging SupportLogic were phenomenal. There are 3 specific ones I want to call out. First and foremost, we saw north of 50% reduction in our escalations. Game changer. For 2 reasons. One is there's a cost for every escalation, from a true hard dollar cost, but a soft dollar cost. When you think about the negative sentiment customers are walking away with, we're reducing that. The second one was, how do we scale, right? You think about managers' time and swarm leads' time. SupportLogic gave us back, on average, an hour a day per manager and swarm lead. Huge gains. Lastly, but really probably the most important aha moment for me, is when we're able to take the signals to identify we have a spike in negative sentiment, which would result, if we do not engage, in a negative CSAT. That was the aha moment where my entire leadership team was like, okay, we see a signal, we need to act.
I just love that. Catherine from Salesforce, incredible story. We're very proud of at SupportLogic, and for me, it really just encapsulates everything that we're here today to discuss. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce SupportLogic's founder and CEO, Krishna Rajraja.